Hey! Welcome to today's show, guys. No more Barry. Okay, we're done, Barry. Wow, that was probably the greatest opening I've had in a long time. That's that. For those of you who don't know, this is an oldie. In fact, this was a little bit before my time. But that's Barry Manilow. He was big in the 70s. This was like my parents' music. And some people listen to Barry and they're like, "What in the world?" And I'm like, "Dude, he's actually not bad." They're like, "Man, it's so goofy." And I know Barry is actually pretty entertaining. He's a nice guy. He made some music that was very much a symbol of its time, which was like the late 70s. So, yeah. And I was teasing my friend Cassio, who is there in chat. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to dedicate the opening of today's show to you." And they're like, "What?" And so that's why I played that song. I tease them a lot. Yeah, but it really is a good song. I really do like that song. I think it's really good. There's a handful of his songs that are really good. And I know some of you all are like, "Oh, but YouTube's gonna ding you." They're not. And here's the reason why. I checked before I did this little stunt. I checked the policy on the song, and it says that I can use the song, but I can't monetize the video myself, which I don't do anyway. But it will still be monetized, and any kind of earnings will go to Barry, which I'm fine with. So Barry, and not that Barry would ever watch this video, but hey, I'm happy to make you an extra quarter today. You were listening to Barry White earlier. Actually, when I looked up Barry Manilow, Barry White also came up, and I had to pick one. I gotta pick a Barry, so I went with Manilow, simply because his songs are so. They're kind of they're like. They're overly dramatic, and like I said, they're very much a product of his time. But I thought it was funny. Here, I'll take Barry. Barry can go back to what he was doing before now. So thanks, Barry. Shut up, Cass. A very hard decision. But yeah, I had to figure out which Barry Manilow song I wanted to use, because I like this song quite a bit. There's also another song out there called Mandy that's actually really good, and it's kind of in the same ballpark, kind of a overly emotional sort of, but still good. A little cheesy, a little corny, but still, it's like you can't help but like the song. But seriously, I mean, if you want to check out some old school, 70s kind of, I don't even really know what his genre would be. I guess maybe like pop, like late 70s pop, maybe, or I'm not really sure what his genre would be. But yeah, I mean, he's got some pop type songs, but anyways, that's Barry. For those of you most of y'all are probably too young to really know who he is. So, and like I said, I'm actually a little too young to know who he is too, but I've always had a thing for older music from like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And when I was a kid, my uncle would play, he had like a whole record collection, and he would play all these old songs from his time when he was in Vietnam, and from, the 60s and 70s. And so he really got me into that stuff. He got me into the Beatles, and to the Rolling Stones, and the Doors, and even Barry Manilow. So... Yes, Barry Manilow. Bandit Keith has a single called Bandit. Anyways, but yeah, I just wanted to tease Cassio a little bit. Now I'm sure she needs to go and do her own thing now, because she's a student, and she needs to go and do her homework. I don't know if she has homework, but maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. Who knows? Anyways, I'm starting the show a little earlier today than usual, because tonight, for all the bros who are into sports, which is really not too many of y'all, but I know Dre is into it. at least somewhat. But Dre's not here today. I don't see him tonight. Finally, the start of the NFL regular season. NFL regular season starts tonight. It's going to be the Falcons versus the Eagles. So that should actually be a really good game. Carson Wentz is still not ready to go, so it's going to be Super Bowl hero Nick Foles. And here, let me get back in the game here. And he's going to be going tonight versus the Falcons. And it should be a really good game. So I wanted to get the show going and started and finished, hopefully before 7 o'clock. The game starts at like 7:15 or something. But I just wanted to give myself a little time, because you always want to have munchies and stuff for a football game. So I wanted to prepare a little something later on after the show. And yeah, I am going to enjoy this football game because I've waited, like everybody else, months and months for NFL football to be back. The only time I really ever put on the television is to watch NFL football and the World Cup. And you all obviously saw earlier in the year that I was enjoying the World Cup. And now it's time for the NFL. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. But I know how some of you who aren't here today don't like it when I talk too much or when I monologue too much. So we're going to go ahead and get right into dueling. Who has homework? You have homework, Cass. You always have homework, I think. I don't know. Do college students really get homework anymore? I got homework occasionally when I was in college. Not that much. A year for Game of Thrones, so you get it? Yeah. When Game of Thrones first came out, I heard it was a good show, and then I saw how popular it got. And I thought to myself, maybe I should get on the whole Game of Thrones bandwagon. But then I noticed that they really make you guys wait. Like what is it between the last season and this season that's coming up? Y'all having to wait like 18 months. That's a long time to wait for another season, and it's the final season. So yeah, I mean that's going to be pretty insane. I think, but the reason they're saying that it took this long, to get the final season out is they want to make it ridiculously epic, which I hope it is. And I can tell you right now, I've purposely avoided spoilers on Game of Thrones there's some spoilers you can't avoid, but I was looking over it and I was like, I'm gonna wait until the series is actually over, and then I'm just gonna binge it, the whole thing. What are there, like 7 or 8 seasons? And the seasons aren't all that long, so I don't know how they. I actually do that with a lot of shows. Like, especially shows that like to end on cliffhangers. Like, they'll end their season on cliffhangers. I hate that. There was this show called Once Upon a Time, kind of like a fairy tale sort of thing. And I really only watched it because I was kind of a fan of one of the actors that was in it. And I watched the first season. It was pretty good. But then I noticed that they started doing this cliffhanger thing over and over again. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stop watching it. I'm going to wait till the show is over. And then I'm going to just binge the whole thing. So now there's like 5 or 6 seasons that I need to go and watch. And they're available. I think it's available on Netflix, so I can just go watch it on Netflix. Let's see. They spend $1 million for an episode. That's actually not a lot of money. It really isn't. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. Think of it this way. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when that show Friends with Jennifer Aniston and all those people, when that was going, each actor toward the end of the run of that show was making $1 million per episode. $1 million per episode. And that was back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, $1 million to spend on one episode is not a lot of money, especially today. Because, I mean, if you think of it, yeah, Friends, I mean, it's a much easier show to produce because you don't have all the special effects. You don't have all the dragons and stuff flying around. You don't have to be on location. You can just go to the set and shoot. But yeah, but to spend $6 million just right off the bat on your talent, that's a lot of money, man. And I won't argue against it. They earned it. That show was one of the best rated series ever. I mean, they made so much money on that show. And I think Game of Thrones is the same way. It's a highly rated show. It's the most pirated show right now. Yeah, the actors' payment. That's usually where most of the cost comes from for a lot of these shows nowadays. is because if you want to keep your A-list actors or you want to keep your big talents, you got to pay them. You got to pay them money. Because if you don't, they're going to walk. Which I don't really blame them, because there's a lot of other money out there. I love how Streamlabs loves to update their little things. It says, again, it still says I have 601 subscribers. I have 613, thank you very much. How do I feel about Colin? Oh my gosh. Everybody is freaking out about that. Yes, it's Casey Cup for the day. But I can do some Casey Cup and I can talk about Colin at the same time. But I thought it was a good move on Nike's part. People are like, oh, Nike's going down. I'm like, are you people stupid? Nike's not going anywhere. I can tell you that right now. They are going nowhere. That company is too big. They have way too many contracts, way too many things going on. They could have like a really terrible year and be just fine. They would have to probably just completely screw their business in order for them to fail. I mean, they would have to purposely try to make their business fail. So yeah, people keep saying, "Oh, Nike's going down. They lost $3 billion in market cap." I'm like, dude, you do not know how the stock market and how market capitalization works. $3 billion market cap, in one day, is nothing. Again, with a company as big as Nike, $3 billion market cap is nothing. So yeah, Nike's not going anywhere. I thought it was a good move. I really do. Because most of the people that support Kaepernick are athletes as it is. And so yeah, like I said, they're not going anywhere. Their core buyers are not going anywhere. So yeah, it's again one of those things. Oh, I'm gonna boycott. Okay, fine, boycott then, dude. People over here destroying their Nikes. I've seen people lighting their Nike shoes on fire. I'm like, are you stupid? And there was this one person that made a good point. They're like, if you're gonna burn or destroy your Nike merchandise, I mean, I know it's your merchandise, that's fine, but why not give it to a homeless person, or to a homeless shelter, or to a women's shelter, so those people can get some use out of it, because they could give two craps about this whole political thing that's behind it. They just want clothes. So I think it's fine. It's all going to work out. Oh, speaking of which, tonight, I've heard, I don't know if it's really going to happen, but I've heard that that Nike is going to air a Colin Kaepernick commercial tonight during the NFL football game. And that's going to severely get some people angry. I know it is. It's just how it is. So yeah, people are going to get mad. And that's perfectly fine. And that's the thing, whenever you make a statement, hey Melissa, whenever you make a statement, you're going to piss people off. That's just how it is. It's always been like that. So yeah, and that's the thing. Whenever you do something that you know in your heart is right, people are going to get mad at you. That's when you know you're pushing the right buttons and when you're making your way into the right direction, is when you start pissing people off. And I'm not just saying go out and piss people off to piss them off. You have a reason behind it. So yeah, I think they're going to be fine. Nike's going to be fine. Colin's going to win his case versus the NFL. Look at that, DL14, woohoo. That's another thing. If you're curious what I think about his case versus the NFL, he's going to win. He's going to win, and he's going to walk away with a lot of money. And people are still going to be mad at him. And the whole time I'm thinking, then be mad. They still apparently just cannot accept what he's trying to stand up, or in this case, kneel down for. Ban Jesse. All YouTubers. But yeah, Nike's gonna be fine. They're not going anywhere. I'm just glad that a company out there decided, if we're gonna stand for something, let's at least try to be on the right side of history. And that's fine. I mean, I was never into companies that get into the whole political spectrum, and even now, I don't think any more or any less of Nike. But I can understand why they did it. I mean, because he was with, if I'm not mistaken, he was with Nike even before all this. And since his career took a dive, since he can't get signed anywhere, I mean, not that he's not going to go hungry anytime soon. You know, he's got money. Collins signed that huge contract with the 49ers, and even though he doesn't play for them anymore, he was still guaranteed a certain amount of money. He was still guaranteed something like $40 million. So he'll be fine. But, yeah, I'm actually trying for this card. Just in case you're wondering why I'm buying this pack. Yes, I'm going to open more packs right now. I'm trying to get a Treacherous. I'd like to get a Treacherous. But I'm trying to trick Konami. No, Konami, I really want the Mage Power. Give me the Mage Power. Spellbook of Power. I got 3 of those in a row yesterday. It's a good card. Treacherous Trapple. It's basically a 2-for-1. If you play it right, it's a 2-for-1. And anytime you can 2-for-1 somebody, that's good. Again, I know I'm not going to get it here, but it's just a matter of whittling down the packs. So 21 packs, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 foil cards left. I believe in the heart of the cards. The heart of the cards has been failing me lately. Okay, where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going to go back and do some more duels. Okay, DL14. Let's see if we can get to 15. It'd be nice to get to 15. Look at that. So if I get 15 victories, I'll get 50 more gems so I can get another pack. And even just for playing, I'm going to get 25 more gems after this. Actually, no, I'm not. I just want the Treacherous. But, you know, figuring that I'm getting all of those cards, maybe it might be a good idea just to try the Spellbook Silent Edition. Maybe. Although I've only got one of those super rare guys. That little dude that searches for a spellbook. I've only got one of him. I think I only have one of him. I'm pretty sure I only have one. Oh, crap. I know what that deck this is. He's going to do his parasitic thingy on me. Yep, here we go. Actually, this helps. Because now my deck is shuffling. Ah, it stayed on top. How crap. Are you serious? That's crap. Yeah, me and this dude are just going to keep removing each other's cards, and it's going to be I think this may come out to be a war of attrition here. The only thing is, I'm going to take 1,000, but he's giving me a card, which is not always terrible. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. I try to be entertaining. Try. I can't say that I always am, but... let's wait. I'm gonna see what they play. Ooh, queen. Okay. Well, I'm gonna remove... Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take his princess with me. I'm gonna lose my princess. His is going away too. And I'm actually gonna be able to remove his queen now. So that may have been a mistake on his part. Okay, so we're gonna get that. We're gonna take 1,000. Ouchies. I'm gonna do another search. Oh, no, but I don't want to chain that. Search that. Hey, Trax. You missed it. We were talking about Colin Kaepernick. And as far as... Oh, I think Dre also asked who I was going for tonight. And I'm not really going for anybody as far as the football game. But, here we go. He's gonna activate his thingy, too. But I just want to see a good game. In fact, most of the football games that I watch, I'm not really going for anybody. Unless there's like a severe, like, underdog sort of thing going. knew he was bringing an onslaught. That's fine. 0 force. That's an interesting card. Everybody's like, "Oh no, man, it's gonna be a, it's gonna be a, an Amazon killer." Well, you only get one copy of it. So I don't think it's gonna be an Amazon killer, but it would hurt Amazons, obviously. And now he's gonna do his onslaught. Now we're just chaining onslaughts here. Do I want to burn that card? Because I want to get rid of his queen. Let's burn it. No. Okay, so his queen's gone. And he's going to take mine out too. And that's perfectly fine. I knew that was coming. Now we're going to do onslaught, and we're going to swing for 2k. I'm in pretty decent shape here. Although I've got a dead card in my field now, though. Playing it for your banished deck? Yeah, that seems like it'd be interesting. Ooh, that may be the only card he has. Let's see how it works out. Well, he's going to remove my queen, too. That would be what I would do. Yeah, he's going for my queen. He's taking 4. Yes. So both of our queens are gone now. Just going to bring his onslaught. Okay, so I'm going to take 5, and both of ours are going to be gone. Yeah, this is exactly how I thought it was going to go. This is a war of attrition here. If I draw a monster, he's dead. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Yep, it's definitely a war of attrition. I gotta draw a monster. Excuse me. Yeah, lava golem. I only need to get one monster on the field anyway. Rappers. Of course, he would get that. He's gonna set. He's gonna take out my onslaught, which is kind of. Oh, he's gonna take that out. Okay, that's fine too. Nice. Oh, what's he got face down? Nothing? Super Wush. That's a good card, man. Ouchie! Damn, that sucks. If he draws a monster, I'm pretty dead. I don't know, man. I can't draw what I need right now. Yeah, I'm in trouble now. He's gonna take out my onslaught. That's what I would do. Oh, he's gonna do the face down again. Okay. That may have been a mistake on his part. Although he didn't know that was an onslaught. Now he's gonna bring another one. What's he got? Oh, and, oh, does he really want to do that? Is he going to attack? I wouldn't. Oh, he is attacking. Because he just wants to get rid of it. So now, yeah, it's going to come down to this, man. I got to draw a monster. I got to draw a monster card. Of course not. Of course I won't draw a monster card. Not when I need it. Yep, it was just a top decking situation, and I could not draw monster cards again. I've noticed with this particular build, with having only 10 monsters, man, I am getting stuck so often without being able to draw a monster. Seriously, same thing for the last stream. Remember that, guys? How many times did I lose because I couldn't draw a monster? I'm seriously thinking of going back and changing this and sticking another monster in there, because it just happens way too often now for it to be just a coincidence. Yeah. I did everything right. I did everything I could. I just, can't help it if you brick. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stick. I'm going to see about sticking another card in here. Let me grab my gems real quick. Because I actually don't mind the regular tiger. I've played with it before, so I know how to use it. So I'm thinking I may actually just throw the regular tiger in there.
Here I go.
Yeah, because Dust Tornado is the one card that somebody told me to put in there, and I've not really used it very much. And I'm thinking I could take that out, or there may be another trap card I can take out. I could take out Paleozoic, because I'm not really using that, and I could put in a tiger. Tiger's far more useful. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a tiger. And Melissa's like, no, just use a completely different deck. Actually, I just put Canadia in there not that long ago. I'm thinking about it. Sage tends to work out fairly well. If I do take out a Sage, I want to put in another Tiger. If I take out a Dust, I'll put Paleozoic back in. So I could do this, and then this. The only reason why I put the Dust in there is because I have nothing to help the backfield, except Sage. And now that I've only got one, now I really don't have anything to help the backfield. So yeah, if they've got a big backfield and they can keep filling it, I'm in trouble. I'd have to play completely defensive, which doesn't always work. But we'll give this a shot. So 2 Tigers, -1 Sage, and minus a Dust. I've actually not run into any treacherous trap holes, Shyam. I've not run into any. So I understand the why you want me to add it, and it's a good card. But yeah. I have 2 Floodgates. And I was thinking about putting a second Floodgate instead of the Paleozoic. But in fact, here, I'm going to go back. I'm a bigger fan of Floodgate than I am of Paleozoic. So I'm going to put in another Floodgate. So let's see. There. So 2 Floodgates, standard traps for Amazons. I'm trying this. And no, don't tell me to change something else, because I've found that when I use cards that I choose, I tend to have better luck. So let's try that. Actually, I'm going to make you wait, because I'm going to go buy 2 more packs. Alright, here we go. 2 more packs. Come on. Cheer for me, dang it. I want that stupid Treacherous. Mage Power would be okay, but that's for a secondary deck. That wouldn't be from... Like, if I got Treacherous right now, I would immediately take out one of the Floodgates for it. Nope, not here. Yeah. I'm going to have to buy the entire box. 19 packs left. I'm going to have to buy the whole box. But again, at this stage, I've simply not run into any treacherous trap holes. The only time that I actually even run into treacherous is when I play you guys. But yeah, I've never run into treacherous trap hole in ranks that I can remember. Well, no, because the super rare, it doesn't guarantee what super rare you're going to get. Because remember, the super rare does not come from the box anymore. They changed it. It doesn't come from what's allocated in the box anymore. But if you want, yes, feel free to donate $5 to me and I will spend that on a pack or packs. That was fast. So an Insector deck. Wow, that's rough. Well, there's a tiger. Alright. Let's see if he tries to mess me up here. He's got something down there. Oh, maybe not. I kind of want to swing into his monster already. Here, I'll put this down here, this down here. I'm going to swing into his monster. What is that, a dark? Ooh, tempting, tempting, tempting to get my queen out that quickly. I'm going to wait. Now, if he's got a controller, then this is going to suck. I think he's got a controller. Oh, a Cocoon of Evolution. Oh, darn it. He's going to bring her, and she's a wind, isn't she? She's a wind or an earth? I can't remember. Oh, she's an earth. He gets the hopper back. Good play, man. No. All I can do is end. He's gonna bring his Insector guy again. Ooh, backup rider. Ouch! He's gonna pump that sucker up too, huh? Yes. Let's throw our tiger out there. So he has to swing at the tiger. And still get to remove. So I'm going to save myself some damage here. See? Tiger actually worked out pretty good there, huh? Yes. Now he can swing with his queen. That's actually fine for me. I'll eat that damage. Take his queen out. Actually, not a terrible draw. I'm gonna put that down there. I've got him top decking though, which is not bad. So I'm actually doing fairly good, even though I'm down. Not that it matters, but I'll remove it. Okay, good. So we've got him top decking. We're in pretty good shape here. Ooh, got that monster going, huh? I kind of want to chalice my Amazon just so I can keep field advantage. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait till damage step. Yeah, I'm going to chalice her. Uh-oh. I was like, don't DC on me, dude. Come on. I'm actually having a pretty good match here. Oh, he may surrender. Well, I wouldn't surrender quite yet. Nice. I have an idea. Let's do this. Wall of Disruption. It's actually not terrible. Well, now I don't really want to put my... With only 2,400, but he's top decking. Huh. Let's stick the queen out there anyway. I seriously doubt he can pump up a monster to 24 just like that. Okay, so I still got him top decking. My queen's still at 2,400. Amazon's fine. Or the Amazoness sword woman is fine. There we go. It worked pretty well. You know what I noticed? When I actually just keep my eyes on my screen and not the screen that I have chat on, I actually do much better. When you guys don't distract me. So that was a good solid victory. And a super rare token. Come on, 2 more victories. We can get 50 gems. No, I kind of have to keep it open sometimes. Because part of the whole thing of doing a stream is to be at least somewhat interactive. But again, when it comes to me actually doing a duel, I need to kind of ignore you all a little bit. But I'm sure you all understand. So in between duels, it's fine. I can chat with you all I want. But when I'm actually doing a duel, I should actually focus on it.
Duel.
Ooh, this is not a good starting hand. I mean, it's not terrible, but it obviously could have been much better. I'm gonna take a chance and only put 1 onslaught down. Holy crap, this could get really interesting. I'm gonna let him activate. And then I'm gonna say no. Let's see how much this throws him off. Goes down. I kind of want to draw another chalice. A tiger. I'm gonna put it down, because why not? I'm gonna wait, bring the tiger out with onslaught, and see if I can hit him for even more. At least this way, he won't be able to hide behind a wall. Ooh, widespread. Hold on, let me think. 15, 19, 5. They would get to choose. Well, they'd get to choose anyway. So let me see which one they choose. They will probably choose the queen. Because I would choose the queen. Yep. He's got another fur hire. Go ahead and summon it. Oh, he's going to switcheroo. He didn't have it. Now he's hoping to draw it, and he probably did. Yep. Can't stop that one. Here comes Dinah. I imagine Dinah's going to be coming for... Oh no, he's choosing Seal. Okay, and then Seal's going to bring Dinah. Crap. He's going to probably hit my Onslaught, which may not be the best idea for him. Oh, he's going to hit the Tiger. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea either. Ouch. This is going to hurt a bit. Can't do nothing to stop it. A princess would be very nice right now. A princess so then it could search my my willpower out would be good. So I'm gonna have 300 left. Ugh. Gotta top deck it now, man. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. A floodgate. That's actually not the worst thing in the world. Well, if he negates my trap, then this is pretty much over. Because if he drew another Fur Hire card, then he can negate, and then I'm screwed. Well, actually, hold on. I have an idea. I'm going to see if I can fool him. Damn! Couldn't fool him. That sucks. I've been able to fool him before, so that's why I was like, well, you can try. Oh well, we tried. Hooray, we got a card! And 50 gems. And with my whole 50 gems, I gotta run right back to the store. $19 packs. 4 super rares left. Uh-oh. Yes, that's it! I got it! I know I got it! Yes! Hooray! There it is, finally. Bask in the glow of the treacherous butthole. Trap hole. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna switch that out. Because treacherous actually would have come in really handy if I'd been able to draw it in the last duel. I kind of want to reset that box now. Because there's really nothing else in that box that I want. I mean, Mage Power would be nice, but I don't really want it. Yeah, let me see. Spellbook of Secrets. I don't really care about that card. I don't really care about that card. Well, I already have a Spellbook of Secrets anyway. Yeah, the only one that I would want is maybe maybe Mage Power, but I'm not desperate for it, so resetting would probably be the best thing to do. Because the only other card I would want another of is Treacherous. And only if I have no trap cards in my graveyard, so I would want to draw it early. Well, I'll just leave it for now. I've read the card. I know how it works. So the thing is, if I run a Treacherous Trap Hole, it probably would not... Oops, what am I doing? Probably would not be a good idea to have 2 Floodgates. So maybe 1 Floodgate and 1 Treacherous at the most. Let me think. So because these normally never go to the graveyard. Normally. I gotta think, though. If I decide to take out both of the Floodgates, which is possible, then I would probably want to summon another magic. I don't know. Well, a rush I don't think would really help. Well, another rush could help, but I don't think it would be great. Gotta think. Trying to think of... I know, I don't really have a ton of really exceptionally strong spell cards. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that, but yeah. Yeah, it's one of those cards that you can just kind of dump away if you're unable to use it. And whenever I do use Princess's Effect, I almost never dump a card from my hand. I usually dump something on the field. Let me think. Let me just open up my spells. And yes, rarity does play a role here. Well, let me see. Popular cards. Controller I can't use. Chalice, Mass Chain. Yeah, the more popular cards don't really matter. Because I can't use controllers, unfortunately. Polys make no difference here. Another Chalice? That's kind of overdoing it. 3 Chalices, I think, is kind of overkill. Because 2 has worked pretty well. So, yeah, 3 would be, you know, Oh, here we go. Let's do Mass Change. Here, we'll kill that. And here, I'll just go by rarity. Monster, reborn. Gold Sarcophagus. Cross out. I don't really need cross out with the deck build that I have. Fires of Doomsday. Big Cattle Drive. Miracle Contact. No. Ryoku. I don't really need Ryoku because I can just remove them with Onslaught, and I don't take any damage when I swing into them. Equip only to a normal summoned set monster. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Flash the Forbidden Spell. It's actually not a bad card, but I've found myself not really needing it. Evolution Burst, Eternal Rest, Recurring Nightmare, Special Hurricane, Axe. Vehicroid Zone. Skyscraper. Anti-magic arrows, I've not really had a huge problem with that. More rush. I have 3 rushes. Well, it depends what you run into. Like if you run into overly powerful monsters, then a chalice is not going to really help you. But Super Rush is kind of an all-inclusive. The one thing the main reason I run chalice is to basically negate monster effects. I rarely, I mean, you saw me use it to pump up my monster in one of the last duels, but normally I only use it to negate effects. So if I go, I could do this, take that out, and let's see, go over here, and where is Treacherous? There you are. Oh, hold on. I could do that. That seems a bit excessive, though. I still feel kind of weird running 3 of these. I used to run 3, and there would be times where I would top deck it, and it just wasn't worth it. But we'll try this. We'll see how it works. The thing is, I think the key for Treacherous is if you get it early. If you get the card early, it generally works itself out. But based on this build, it actually worries me a little bit. We're going to try it. Yeah, floodgates do counter up for hires in UA. That's why I don't really want to run another... Gosh. I'm doing this. This is what I'm going to do. Watch. I know some of you may disagree with this, and that's fine, but I'm going to give it a try. Because I just don't feel comfortable running 3 of those. I'm going to run one floodgate, one treacherous. Because if I do manage to get either of those effects off, they're usually both worth it. Alright. Let's get back into it. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this works. See, that's the thing, is Treacherous is such a good card, but it does run into some timing issues. As far as, you know, like I said, if you get it early, great. But if it's like, you know, turn 12 or turn 13 in the duel, normally it's not going to help you nearly as much. Because I have to choose one, Jeremy, that's why. It's either Canadia or Floodgate. And it's basically, you know, the reason I like Floodgate better is because the monster has to stay down. Canadia, the monster can just be flipped back up the next turn. Yeah, you get a token for Canadia, but I don't really need tokens in this deck at all. Yeah, I know what you're saying as far as 2 floodgates being better than 2 chalices, but again, remember, if I'm running Treacherous, I don't want to play too many trap cards that are going to end up in the graveyard. Because if I manage to get one of my 2 floodgates early and have to use it, then there you go. Treacherous is now kind of a dead card. Wow. That's interesting. I really want to get past his monster too, but at the same time... that Ancient Gear Castle. I could set and be a little passive here. But when he gets... Hold on, let me see. Monster's normal summon set, place 1 counter on this. Ugh. So it'd be 1919. I'm gonna have to go passive here. I don't like to go passive versus Ancient Gears either. I generally like to take the fight to Ancient Gears, because if you don't, then they're just gonna start running you over. Oh, here comes Gear Beast. I love that card. I actually like it. Even outside, I mean, you've seen me play this card, guys. Even outside of an Ancient Gear deck, I think its tech is just really good. Oh, well, there's the Floodgate. Wow. Without Princess or my whatchamacallits, this is not very Good. Well, in this case, I need to just summon Swordswoman. So when she gets destroyed, at least he'll take some damage. I kind of want him to bring up the Golem now, so that I can floodgate it. Oh, Ancient Cure Engineer. Do I want to burn that? Oh, that target this card, so it wouldn't do that anyway. Well, I could always Chalice, but then I'm wasting a lot of cards there. Okay. Nice. Here's to hoping I can somehow survive this. Here comes the Gear Golem. That's actually not so bad because now he's powered down his monsters. When things work out beautifully, they work out beautifully. Now I gotta make a decision here. Well, I can get rid of the Gear Golem. Let's go to the battle phase. Actually, let's ram the tiger into this guy. Let's see what he does here. Take that sucker out. Let's do this first. No. Fusion Reserve. I think that went just as well as it could have gone. Oh. Whew. Because I don't take damage, you idiot! Holy Guard, Benia! Because I didn't want to do that yet. And I didn't know what he had in his hand. I thought about doing it, but then I waited. Because again, you have to remember with Princess, the monster is special summoned in defense mode. Genius. That's why I went ahead and I swung the way I did, because if I would have brought another monster with Princess, it would have been defense mode. I wouldn't have been able to attack with it. Alright, one more victory. I get 200 gems. Blame Moni. Oh, so I did some research on Vegeta's name. Because I didn't really know how to pronounce it, but it is pronounced Vegeta, isn't it? I didn't know if it was Vegeta, or Vegeta.
Duel.
So I went and I researched it, and it actually is Vegeta. Like vegetables. Yeah. Bania? Yes. There's a lot of Banias in my area. In fact, there's a famous law firm around here that was called Bania and Bania, but now it's just called Bania because one of the Bania brothers actually got brought up on charges of corruption and all other sorts of stuff. It's pretty bad. Yeah, comes from vegetables. Piccolo. And my favorite character, Tomato. Oof, this is gonna hurt. Thank you for the sub. I think I lost. Oh, maybe not. I didn't have to summon Tiger in defense. I just normal summoned him. Or special summoned him in attack. Hey, we made it to 15! Hooray! That was my goal. That was it. Like 2 months ago, I was like, if I can make it to 15, I'll be fine. And I made it to 15. Well, football's not for another hour, so I can probably do a couple more. Oh, look, I got a super rare ticket. Cool. And I got gems. And I got more gems. I didn't have a goal after that. That was my only goal. Well, I'm actually kind of... Well, the thing is now I'm kind of torn. Do I want to use this ticket to get the last recruiter? Or do I want to get recruiter as a prismatic from the other ticket? Who's playing tonight in the NFL? Tonight is Eagles versus Falcons. Thursday Night Football. It is the season opener. Should be a good game. Matt Ryan, great quarterback. Nick Foles was the hero of the Super Bowl last year. Or last season, because it was this year. But should be a good game. Yep. That's usually how it goes. They usually, like, the first game of the season is usually the Super Bowl winner or the Super Bowl runner-up playing another good, playoff contender team. And, of course, this year it was the Eagles versus the Falcons, who did fairly well last year. They could have done better, obviously, but... Come on. Give me the horse. Give me the horse. Oh, that sounds like I'm saying horse. Oh, wait. We got a trap. Ugh, of course it would be that one. No, he's watching on a different platform. The different platform usually has different colors, so you can tell where they're coming from. But thank you for watching on the alternate platform, although my main platform is YouTube. Actually, hold on. I actually got a refund. Has it posted yet? No, not yet. Okay. Yeah, because I bought a game last night. Shut up, Anya. I got a game last night. I actually bought Uno last night. I know I've been joking about it and all that, but I finally bought it last night. I was like, $10, so I bought it. And I played it for a little bit, for like a half hour, and it was okay. But then I turned it off, and just out of curiosity, I went to Humble Bundle. And Humble Bundle had the same game for $4. Exact same game, just $4. Yes, the game does use microtransactions. But you get like 99% of the game for free, as it is. You could go through the entire game and still build a very good deck without spending a penny. Although some people do eventually end up spending money. But yeah, there are microtransactions. Because especially for new players, if you're a new player, like the gems that I've been using to get packs, when you're a new player, they basically shower you in gems. It's well, not a literal shower, obviously, but but yeah, you get a ton of gems when you first start out, and then as you level each and every one of these guys,
because I'm not planning to lose.
you get a bunch of gems too. See, and like usually the first 15-20 levels on any of the characters goes by pretty fast. Then it slows down a bit, but then you get this little juicy part right here. This is what I call like basically the best part here, which is 28, 29, 30. 31 is okay if you need the gold, but then 32 you get another 200 gems. So that's a ton of gems. But yeah, usually once you get to about this part right here where I am right now, it starts to slow down because it just takes so much to level up. But even then, when you get to 42, 43, 44, you get more gems. So yeah. Not bad. Stream was playing Uno. See, that's the thing, dude. I'm telling you, right? I want to do a stream of us just playing Uno. And it seems ridiculous, but I'm telling you, man, I just have this feeling that even if we only get like 10 people watching, I still think we would have a great time. I really do. If we could get 4 people to play Uno for like 90 minutes, and it's very easy to play Uno for 90 minutes, believe me. When I was playing last night, one match lasted like 25 minutes. Just one match. And it was a good match. It was fun. That's why I was like, yeah, this is actually not bad. But I'm telling you, man, if we could get like 4 of us together, because it's a 4-person game, or you can play just online versus anybody, but it's better when you play with friends. And well, the Uno that I got was the one from Ubisoft, which is PC. So yeah, it's not a mobile game. Sorry. But yeah, I got the one from Ubisoft because it's the. I mean, honestly, it really is the best one. It's the best as far as graphics, the best as far as sound, playability, online play, all that. It's just the best one. And like I said, I bought it for $10, but then right now it's on sale on Humble Bundle for $4. So yeah, I mean, if you've ever wanted to buy Uno, now's the time. Just go to Humble Bundle's been around forever, and they basically you buy it there, they give you a Steam code, and then you go and you go and redeem it on Steam. Oh boy.
Duel.
Ooh. Well, this is interesting. Well, there are a few different versions on mobile. I mean, because there's not just one, developer that's done Uno. Oh, Bonilla's talking about Monopoly. Monopoly's pretty fun too, but it ends friendships. It really does. Silent Magician deck. Yeah, you're talking about Monopoly. Monopoly is darn fun. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. Exodia Silent Magician. That's interesting. So I'm going to take her out. Let's set that just in case. Monopoly is actually really fun, but again, like I said, it can get harsh, man. I can tell you right now, when I was younger, I remember playing Monopoly whenever people would come over on the holidays, like Thanksgivings and on Christmas. I'm telling you, man, half the time, okay, yeah, they ended. Half the time that game would end with somebody getting angry and storming off, and that was pretty much the end of the game. I mean, of all the series of Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously, I think Duel Monsters is best. GX is actually not bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I think the only reason why I got such a bad vibe from GX was because of the 4Kids version was just bad. It was, I mean, it was just bad. But the original Japanese version of GX is actually not bad. It's pretty good. But yeah, Duel Monsters original is very good. Zexcel's terrible. I actually tweeted at Konami. I'm like, can we get Zexcel removed from canon, please? Just... Shadow. Ever heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Generation? Dual Generation, unfortunately, is dead. And what I mean by dead is that it doesn't get updated anymore. It's a good game, it is, and they've got a lot of cool stuff in it, but they don't, like I said, they don't update it anymore. So the game is essentially, it's there, but it's dead. Which is unfortunate. Because it could have been a really good game. And I think the reason why they just let it die is because, well, Konami stopped supporting it pretty much because they knew that they were going to do Duel Links. And, you know, Konami runs Duel Links completely. So they don't have to worry about paying an outside developer or anything like that. That's kind of why they let Generation die. You can still download it and you can still play it, but as far as updates, I doubt we're going to see any other updates for that game. Oh, you can't? Oh, wow. I downloaded that game like 6 months ago. And I played it a couple of times, and it's true to the game. It plays exactly like the TCG, but it's just unfortunate that... ooh, Sanctuary in the Sky. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, Cloudians! Hold on, let me see what this guy does. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. This card is in face of defense position to destroy it. When you normal summon this card, place one fog counter on it. For each Cloudian monster in the field. You can remove 2 fog counters from this card to destroy 1 monster on the field. I'm gonna take a chance. Yeah, knew that face down was coming. Kinda want to draw my Sage now. Never cheated in Monopoly. Monopoly is fun, though. I like Uno a little better because it's a little faster. Because, I mean, from turn to turn, I mean, your turns in Uno should only take no longer than 10 seconds. So it moves much faster. Really? He's going to burn another one? Okay. He really wants that Sanctuary on this guy to stay there, huh? I'm guessing that's a counter. Because this is a fairy, right? Yes, it is. That's a counter trap back there. So we're going to activate this now. Thank you for the follow, sir. Here comes Parasite. Dude, what are you doing? You don't want to... It'd be funny if he negated my Parasite. Well, his Parasite, which he gave to me. So that'd be funny. Well, I see a couple of things happening here. Let's do this first. I actually want him to activate that counter trap. I think he's got a divine whatchamacallit back there. So when I do this and I dump this card, he may activate it. Yes, divine punishment. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. That's fine. She's gonna go away. Now I have to do this. He won't take damage, but I'm gonna get rid of his monster. He's got 2 cards in hand. Gonna draw a 3rd. Ooh, another Cloudian. Battle. This card is in face of defense position to destroy it. When you normal summon this card, place 1 fog counter. This card is destroy 1 spell or trap card. That's actually fine. Based on how often I remove with this deck, I don't think Cloudians are going to be a huge problem. Let's see if he sets a backfield. No, he didn't. Okay. So here's to hoping I draw a monster. Let's get a tiger. They're just like, oh my god, he's a magician. Let's see. Not yet. Benia would cheat at anything. Yeah, the fog counter magic card, as long as I can avoid that, I think I'll be okay. Oh, lava golem! Are you serious? Oh, I kind of want to do that, though. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to take 1,000. Screw that, I'm going to floodgate my own guy. I mean, he could summon a monster. Let's see. If I draw a monster here... Nice. Okay, so we're past that. Oh, boy. Whew. Look at that. Nice. We're actually doing pretty good today. Now that I'm making myself focus on the duel and not the chat, I'm actually doing pretty damn good today. Alright. Well, that's right. I was going to go and check the ticket that I got. Let's see. So I don't know. What do you think, man? Should I just get the recruiter with this? Or should I wait and get the prismatic recruiter? Because I'm going to use him. I know that. But doesn't this ticket have more options than the other ticket? Because I think this ticket has more options as far as the cards you can get. Because you can use, yeah, if I remember correctly, you can use this card, or this ticket, to get previous event cards if you never got them. Which there are quite a few that I never got. So, let me see. Let me look at monsters here. Excuse me. Bile Falcon. Ooh, Behemoth, King of all animals. Cyber Archfiend. You know what card that I wish they would put in these tickets? Aurora. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Aurora, but it's that winged beast monster that I play with in the Dragon deck. Excuse me. But I really like that card. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, it's not in here. Dang, if only they brought Aurora. Aurora would be so nice to get. I'd like to get a second copy of her. Not many good dragons that I want. Let's see. Let's look at spell cards. Oops, wrong thing. Let's see. Creature seizure. Each player gives their opponent control of one of their monsters. Controller's choice. You must choose a face-up normal monster. Jurassic. I actually still don't have a copy of Jurassic World. That's amazing. As many times as I faced Rex, he still hasn't given me a copy. Because he does. It does come from Rex, right? Or is it just a level up reward? I don't remember. Because if it's a level up reward, I should have already gotten it. Because he's like, I have him like at level 30 or 31. Union attack. But I can get that from Yugi. So maybe not that. Let's see. Check out traps, archers, willpower. I'm only going to look for cards that I don't have. Let's see, Forgotten Deeps, no. No. Legacy. Psychic Overload. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty good for Psychic deck, huh? I'm seriously thinking about it. I don't have all the cards for Psychic deck, but I've got a few. Because I've slowly but surely been quietly collecting various Psychic monsters. That is one heck of a card. It's for later in the duel, but I mean, to draw 2 cards, pretty darn good. Psychic Shockwave. Activate only when your opponent activates a trap card. Discard 1 spell trap card, you special summon 1/6 level 6 Dark Machine type monster from your deck. And then, of course, Psalm's Golden. Thank you for the follow. Parasite Ride, Ambulance Ride. I'd like this one, but again, I can just go farm it off of, what's his name? I have a couple of gyroids. Oh, and Cyrus is coming to the gate. In fact, I think it's next week. They're going to put him at the gate. So then we'll be able to farm him for it. I mean, that's if you want a 3rd gyroid, which I already have 2, and I actually run them in a deck. And they work pretty well. I think 3 would be kind of overkill. It's not frammable. No, I mean, when they put him at the gate, word is that gyroid will be one of his rewards. Here we go. Let's do Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Spicy Spy. I don't even see Recruiter. Where is he? Is he up here? I completely passed him. There he is. Kind of also want her too. But the thing is, if I get him here, Golden Homunculus. Ooh. I didn't even realize he was in the game. I don't know, you tell me, man. But like I said, I'm not saying that every single card that he uses will be farmable. But I'm saying that Gyroid is supposed to be. Now, that could be wrong. And if it is, fine. Well, not really, because there are other cards that are hard to get off of him too, like Truckroid. Yeah. Something you could say the same thing about Truckroid not being farmable off of him. But you have to guess, which is it going to be? Is it going to be Gyroid or is it going to be Truckroid? We don't know. That's the point. Well, I think I'm just going to wait again, because I'd much rather get a Recruiter and Prismatic. And the Glossy, I can just get something else. So let's wait. Well, I'll just get Prismatic Recruiter. Let's see, what time is it? 6:31. I can do at least one more duel. Let's do one more. Let's see if I can get one more victory today. Today's been a pretty good day. I've only lost, what, once? I think I've lost once. So let's see. I don't think I'm going to rank up here. Well, I might, actually. I got 2 or 3 wins since my last rank up. Let's see. Oh, no. Taya versus Taya. Oh, we both need the win. Okay, I could get to 16. Ooh. Oh, we're both running Holy Guard.
Duel.
Good God. This is not that great. Here, I have an idea. Let's do this, let's do this. Let's do this. So if she does happen to be running Amazons as well, and she throws Princess, I can immediately negate Princess. I'm looking away from chat, guys. Sorry. Gotta focus on this. It would actually be nice to hit 16. I didn't think I'd hit 16. Of course, I still might not, but let's at least give it a try. Ooh, Swordswoman. So it is another Amazon deck. Ooh, 3 face downs. So it's Amazon versus Amazon. Ooh. I have an idea. Well, do I want to do that? I'm going to take a chance here. This might backfire on me. Okay, it worked. I have a feeling they have Onslaught back there. If there's Onslaught, that's actually fine. I'm actually going to leave their Onslaught. Because if I destroy it, they're going to get their Swordsman back. Well, let's see. Okay, Battle Step, yeah. There goes that. Decisions. I kind of want to leave it there, but then I kind of don't. But they could just have another one back there. Let's see. Let's get that one. Ooh, a wall. Okay. That's actually a good one. That's a good hit. Okay, so at least Sage's effect turned out pretty good. And I don't think they have anything in their hand as far as a monster, because they would have used it to try and save a little face. At least I think they would. Because then they would have been able to activate Onslaught and remove my Paladin. I just farmed him up from, I think that's how I did it. I can't remember. I just remember when it came down to it and I finally decided I was going to build the Amazon deck after waiting for so long, I just started farming the heck out of my... And that's how I got most of my cards. But then certain cards like not Princess, but Paladin and Queen, obviously you just have to level her up. Or level up my, is what I'm saying. Ooh, is that a Cosmic? Sure is. Can we get the win? Well, if they're going to activate something, they need to activate it now. Nope. That's it. Wow, look at that. 16. I would have just been happy with 15. 200 gems. Nice. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I got the princesses. I don't remember, man. Let's see. Did I get them from her at the gate? I don't think she... They're not at the gate, are they? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it must have been from Elegant Mai, because they're not here at the gate. still don't have the frickin' Phoenix formation. She will not give me that. She was nice to me when it came to the Tigers, though. She gave me 2 sages. I had to use a ticket to get a 3rd sage. Junk food ready. I've got a Mars bar, and I think I've got a pizza I could throw in the oven, too. Wow, today was pretty darn successful. Got the duelathon thing done. Got to DL16, which is respectable. Only thing that could make it better right now is if I got a horse. I like the Mars caramel bars, where it's just chocolate and caramel. Oh my god, those things are so good. So much sugar, but so good. Alright. Can we get at least one decent card here? Heck, I'll take a Typhoon at this point. Ugh, if I get any more of those darn tribe-infecting viruses. Or shocking viruses. Ruh-roh. What do we got? Oh, it's 5-headed dragon. Oh, that's funny. Cannot be destroyed by battle with dark, earth, water, fire, or wind monsters. Not the card I wanted, but I guess we kind of had to figure we were eventually going to get it. Look at if this is a Typhoon. Of course. That's what I get for saying, I'll even take a Typhoon. That's funny. Well, I mean, it's not a bad card. I mean, it's useful. Yeah. Target one face-up spell card on the spell trap card on the field, destroy it. I'm actually surprised that I don't see more people running this. Because there are a lot of cards out there that this could cause real havoc with. Like, it could get rid of Onslaught. It could take a shot at getting rid of C stealth attack, although it might be negated, but you know. And it's not a bad card. The only thing is it has to be face up. Opponent controls 2 or more spell trap cards, and you control no spell trap cards, you can activate this card from your hand. So that's why I like it. It's got a little flexibility. It's not a bad card. Yeah, more back row removal. I've got 2 of them now, right? Yeah, 2 of them. This was one of the first cards that I got, I remember. Because I remember looking at it and thinking, wait, is this like Mystical Space Typhoon? But it's not. It's different, but there you go. I'm going to run a 5-headed dragon. 5 dragon-type monsters. How impossible. Well, I mean, it's not impossible, but how unlikely is it to get this sucker out? I want to do it just once. I mean, wait a minute. Who... Oh, but the big 5 use him. Darn, I was thinking maybe Yugi or Kaiba used it at some point, and so he would have an animation. Because that would be a neat animation. So, interesting. So that's not bad for what, 4 packs? Ultra rare and a super rare, that's at least useful. So yeah, man, that was actually a pretty damn good stream, man. Well, as far as my success goes, it was a good stream. Got nice cards, got the Treacherous, didn't get to use it. Got only lost once. And from 14, 15, and all the way up to 16, that's pretty good. Like I said, I know everybody's out there, getting max level and all that stuff, but I just wanted to get 15. I figure if I got 15, that's respectable. Anything above that is cake. So I got a little cake. That was pretty awesome. Well, I think that just about does it, man. I'm going to start getting ready for the game. It's going to be on about 45 minutes. Lots of subscribers today. Lots of followers over on Twitch. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, guys. I'm usually off on Fridays, but again, this weekend, as usual, and unless you're playing in the second round of the KC Cup, obviously, I guess I'll see you guys this weekend. Open duel room, 11:30 a.m. Central Time, Saturday. I don't know. Do you guys want to do a theme this week? The themes haven't been that big lately. I can't think of any theme that I would want to do. because it tends to get a little boring sometimes because people have a hard time building theme decks. But whatever. I'll see you all Saturday. Again, the only thing about the dual rooms on Saturday and Sunday, in case you are not a regular, we don't run tier 1s or meta decks. Pretty much just a bunch of fun decks, just to kind of mess around with each other. But again, guys, thank you all for checking out the stream. I hope you all enjoyed Barry Manilow. Barry enjoyed you. I think he did. Because if he didn't, then I guess, yeah.